Right then, let's get stuck into this. Finally a little bit cooler, but yesterday it was like record high. Okay, now, this here, oh, that there is a real deal original World War II. That one's made out of cotton, some of them are silk. Still got some good lacing going on there, a few holes here and there. That's a real deal. This here, these two are modern, but wonderful condition. Even got leather going on here, good straps, good lacings there, leather there. Would you? Brass, isn't it? Rings. So it's pretty good. Clean it up a little bit. A bit dusty, but that's alright. This large flag here, it's nigh on 2 meters wide. It's 195 centimeters wide. It might actually be 2 meters. I sort of measured it roughly-ish like that. And now tall, we're talking 127 centimeters. 195, 127. At least 195. So yeah, that's not an original piece. It's machined there, but that's the real deal. But the three of them together, I plan on utilizing the air freighter. So if you go with Etsy, I'll need your phone. The freight company needs your phone number there. But it's already auto done on eBay. So there you go. That's awesome. I like the backdrop of it. So if it doesn't sell, if these don't sell, and I'm not going to separate them. I just like the backdrop. So that's okay. All right, let's move on to these awesome large fans here. I better do them separately too. Let's see how we go. Okay, weights and measures. Okay, now this awesomeness, beautiful cherry blossoms. I like the moon added there. Now, let's see a few flaws. We have a little bit of water kind of staining going on, very slight. A bit there, a little bit here and there, but I mean, from here it looks just great. It's great, anyways. That's huge. At 150 centimeters wide. Okay, I'll have to EMS this air post, so it wouldn't take that long to get to. On the back there, it's really good. You could put a little black paint on there if you wanted to make that a little bit better. Awesome. Okay, let's go with that one. Yeah. Okay, now this one here, also really cool. All kinds of things going on here. I think they blindfolded this bloke. Isn't this cool? Now we've got, I like this dragon ceremony thing. That's right. That's set up there. I believe this one to be Chinese, and it's a Chinese scene. Isn't that cool? Yep, it's Chinese. Okay. Only real flaw with this, you've got a little bit of staining down here. It looks more like rusting, doesn't it? Rusting, bamboo rusting. Yeah, that's sort of discoloration slightly there. This bloke might be doing some kung fu. I don't know what he's got, a yo-yo or something. They're the scholars. It's cool. Okay, so I guess if I sold them together, could be slightly cheaper. One of these blokes doing some wushu stuff. Slightly cheaper if I sent them both together or something like that. I guess it'd be possible. Alright, yeah, on the back there it's nice condition too. Okay, a little bit of staining right down there in that location there. So that's how that came about. Great. All right, let's move on to the next thing. I'm going to get that fan back on. Still very warm here. Right then, I was slightly distracted, and the tunny fella came round. I had to give him a bit of dough, and he said, "Oh, can you check this out?" And he said, "Oh, my brake lights are always on." He had taken the globes out because someone must have mentioned to him, "Hey, your brake lights are always on." I'm like, "That's right." And so we he said, "What's this?" And took the lenses off, put the globes back in, and he said, "What's this? Brake lights keep staying on." And so turns out, I was like, righto, so it's got to be something to do with the switch mechanism with the brake pedal, and it had some kind of rubber grommet that had broken off. Chucked it in here somewhere. And this rubber grommet had come out. I personally don't think it was a very good design for the safety, but at least thankfully the switch mechanism, it has like a lot of threading on it, so it's got a lot of adjustment. So we were able to figure out. I was like, righto, because Tony fella doesn't know anything mechanically. So I go, righto, let's have a look here. And so I was able to mess with the switch a bit. I was like, right, actuate the switch, and yeah, just in perpetuity it was sitting and brake lights on. And so I was able to get some tools, and just a simple matter of knowing what it is, what it would be. So just a simple matter of unlocking the lock nuts. Got a lock nut on either side, and just readjusting that until we get to a point where brake on, brake off, and it's sort of opposite the switch how it works. And as you push the brake, the limit switch will come out to its full extent, and then there'll be air, and that point there they had a rubber grommet. No one cares about this story. Fixed. And he gave me some dough back. There you go. He gave me $10 back, so I'll use that for this is the new, I said, oh, that goes directly to gasoline because I'm going to an auction house tomorrow. This is the new 1,000 yen note, and this is the older one. That's the older one. And got some fancy pants dealy wheelie here with this one. You move it that way, and he's always looking at you. Look, he's watching me. Oh, there you go. He's watching me now. He's watching me now. Oh, a hologram type of thing. That's nice. I like that. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue on, shall we? Let's continue on. Got some groovy dealies that we're going to have a look at. Now, do that. Alright, his rig's sorted out. Yeah, I think somewhere in my distant past I had seen... Wait, what are you doing? Where are you going? Keeps wanting to come in here. Somewhere in my distant past I had seen those type of limit switches before. On this old X-Dub Falcon I had back in the day, mate. Anyways, yeah, mate. Alright, now, what we have here is this real groovy... Turn this off for a tick. Yeah, yesterday. Oh my, was that a warm one? We were talking about it just then. He said he was on a job where he'd help a bloke move. We've got some meeting on tomorrow too. Anyways, this footwear here was a part of this Shinto festival. This wasn't just Shinto, it was a festival for keeping the traditional dance alive, the tradition of it. Yeah, go there. Now, I found most are second-hand. They were used at the festival. Now most are in pretty good condition, but you got a few little nicks here and there on some of the striped ones. I noticed these other ones, whilst not perfect, there's a couple of them a little bit scratched up there. And a lot of these are new. Alright, maybe not new. Alright. Nigh on new. A lot of these are nigh on new. A little bit of wear in that one there. So yeah, these were used at the at the festival. Now I recall, just having a glance at my notes here, the striped one's a little bit shorter at 25 centimeters over full overall length, and these ones are at 26 centimeters. So I run at 27.5. So whilst not quite for me, I reckon be awesome for ladies, I think. We joked we got some kutsu in here, and laughed and go, oh, kitsus, and the tunny fella said, yeah, they're for kids, the toilet exchange shoes. Oh, lose those. Anyways, now I do plan on sea freighting all of these, so the whole lot. I think that would be great for someone that's selling things in a market, that sort of thing. So I'll sell them cheap. Take a long time to get to you, but yeah, some of them are a little bit rough here and there, a bit rougher, but most of them are in pretty good nick. So the ones that are a bit rougher, you can just sort of wear them as so to show people the practicality of them. All right, now I'm banging out some words now. I was over there in perpetuity. I've been brushing up on chess. Chess.com, a lot of fun. Now, so the brain, the neurons must be kind of awakening. All right, now there's a chap. I'm going to today's Friday, auction house on the morrow. And there's a chap says, oh, I'll be back in town on the weekend, so how about we get together on Friday and we're gonna do battle. I tell the bloke, I had a big poker table here with these pneumatic chairs and all this. So here I am going off into some story again, and I had a whole bunch of Japanese games and board games, some new ones, some old ones, shogi boards, brand new in the packet, brand new chess sets, a whole stack of this stuff. And I was like, I don't even have one now. And he goes, no worry, I'll bring one. All right, so we're going to go to this bar, and but I'm still on the sober train. It's ridiculous. It's like, what is it now? What is the date? It's the 20th. Yeah, it's like 6 months and like 3 weeks or something still on this sober train. That's a rarity. Right, let's move on. Now, what we have next up on the Price is Right. This bloke here, he looks like Fukurokujin, is that his name? But this bloke is actually Jurojin. He's one of the seven Seki, Shimonoseki. He's one of the 7 lucky gods. Now, when I was at this auction house and I bought this chap, I was, I actually sort of separated. Oh, yeah, everyone knew, oh, Darren wants that. Like, I'm pretending to hide it under my t-shirt and all this. And so I was hoping that it was bronze, but that wasn't the case. Turns out it's cast iron, but still very rad. And this little piece here, his brush, otherwise known as the tunny fellow just told me it's called a fude. When I was unloading, I was trying to unload real quick, and this thing here fell into the grass, and and I went to check with my magnet, a large magnet I got over there, to see if this was bronze, and if it's bronze, it wouldn't be magnetic, and it was, and I was like, oh no. But at least I took the big magnet out of there. I'm scanning all this grass, and boom, this came up. So that's the story to that. How's that for provenance? Now this here, this kanji, oh, I can air freight this one actually, so you get it pretty quick. That says Ju. Now this dude, known as Jurojin. Now, Tanito said Ju, and then he pointed this guy and said Rojin. He said, I said, oh yeah, what's Rojin? He said, oh, like old man. So there you go. Now this guy is the god of longevity. There you go. So if I were you, I would say you know someone quite elderly. I think there's also like connotations of prosperity and stuff like that. Look them up. The 7 lucky gods. Now I think yeah, if you give this to some old dude. Now this guy here, yeah, due to the long head, he looks very similar, and he's often mistaken for the other bloke. But but this beard here, which the tiny fellow just sold me the word for beard and I've forgotten, is known as and he's known for a long white beard. So that's that bloke. There you go, and he's looking awesome. Unfortunately, he's not bronze, but alas, very cool indeed. Okay, so did I miss anything? That's his brush, and he does the painting and all that. Okay, now I'm going to probably do another couple of things. I'll clear out most of this, do another couple of things. No, prior to that. Oh, I'll move all this stuff, and then we'll explain this stuff. Side note, the tunny fellow just told me that these are known as Zoli. There you go. Okay, next up on the price is, right, how about this for a Radalicious unit? Pretty good condition. That's one of those dealies, they go, or something like that. They go, alright, so I haven't eaten yet. I'm tired. Now, this is aluminum or aluminium. Go there. Now, that's actually a festival thing, that dealie there. Okay, so these ones here, the tassels are good. That one, the tassels are not so good. That's pretty old. But this is in marvelous condition. Now what I'll have to do, I think you could plonk that on your head if you put a cushion there for a photo shoot or something. Now they've got wing nuts in here, and so got some screws. I might unscrew those and take those out for the packing, for my plan of packing. Right, there's a couple of nuts in here to hold this Mayadate on. It's a really groovy lion dealie. That's a shishy lion dog protector. He's one of the keepers of the Heaven's Gate. You get this awesome cushion that comes with it. That comes with. Alright, so I'll have to sea freight that. Not fun to pack. Take a long time to get to you, but that's very Radalicious indeed. Probably there's a devil dude in there, isn't there? Wonder if there's another one around here somewhere. Alright, so yeah, they're not fun to pack. Take a long time, like 6 weeks to 3 months, something like that. But yeah, what a beauty. Alright, now, this, what do we got here? Horned Helm. That's what I've written that down as. This one here, another display. That's not the real deal. Gonna have to tell people. There will inevitably people say, is that a real one? I used to have real ones. I'm not rich anymore. That's just the way it is. Now, these are awesome, and no, I will get questions about that too. Is a katana included? What about that real deal brass jute? This is listed actually. This jute. These are awesome to hold some of your stuff. Let's just point that out there. Right. Awesome. Alright, now this unit here, heavy iron display, tassels not good here. I think someone that might be keen to do a little bit of tying and gluing or something like that could make use of. So that was connected just like that. So it's a bit on the rough side. Just a bit you could clean it up. That's about all. Yeah, it's fine. Let's relegate those words to the gommi being rubbish, and change that. Delete those words. It's good, just needs a bit of a clean up. Get a rag cleaned up and you'll be alright. Those tassels are good. Yeah, these are great for supporting some of your dealy wheelies. Yeah. Alright, and again I'll have to sometimes they've got this one particular one there, that's all screws, so you'll just need a star head, or otherwise known as a Phillips head screwdriver there. There's a nut there, might be 8mm, so I'll just dismantle it and be able to pack that up in that quite shortly. Now, this unit here is a ship's chest. In general, they would be ship's chests. Sometimes they'd have them in businesses, but often off-case deals like this would be a ship's chest. I find interesting about this is was made for some particular reason. I think they have some kind of, this section here is for clamping as they slide it into things and they lock things down like that. Same with there, see? This unit here, inside here there's like some dovetails, and I found that I was able to, I had my, doesn't fully, can close it like that. I don't have a key for it. You could probably jimmy the lock. This here, if you tap it in this direction, you can take it out. There's 4 dovetail type dealies in there. Wooden dealies. Here's where they slide paper money in, and at some stage I might have had a shelf in there, something like that. Now I don't want to force it or anything, but yeah, it'll close like that. I reckon if you can knock it back a little bit more, something like that. I just left it like that. This is made out of kaya no ki, kaya, real deal solid strong stuff, so that would have been transported onto a ship, on and off a ship. The strong box for like holding, containing all manner of okane. Okane meaning, I'll show you. This is okane. Let's see if old school and new. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I'm not going to get into them. Oh. Okay, so my plan is to sea freight that, and genius. Yeah, my plan is to sea freight it. So it'll go back to sea. It'll go back out to sea for another journey. How about that? Alright, now let's move on to something else. Okay, let's whip that fan off for a minute. Up next on the price is, right, if you call in the next 10 minutes. Right, we don't have any steak knives left. Okay, so you better call pretty soon. Now, next up is this awesome Shinto priest here. It's metal. And what's great about it is he's got this really cool no mask dealy. You see? And, he's hiding under there. I've got some real deal antique, like real old priest hats. Boshi. Now that clanks on like that. This dealy here, that pin has broken off, so the fan doesn't sit real good as it would originally. You can plonk it like that. You could probably put a bit of bonding on there if you wanted to. Right, so there's a bit of a flaw, but not much. It's awesome, and look how prominent all these great, just feels great, all this family crests and look at all this. Wow, accentuated all of that is excellent. Alright, so I can, the air freighter is the plan with that. Okay, what we have here, when I originally got this was fine, but this little dealie, this tassel here broke off, and I put a magnet to this, and I thought, what is this? But due to experience, I believe that this is actually resin. It's made out of resin, so you'd just be an El Cheapo. But he looks great, so I'm calling him Goldie Shinto-san. That's his name. Namae Goldie Shinto-san desho. Alright, now, he's, right, Shinto priest, he's, I got written here, 327 millimeters tall, and 327 milli takai. Alright, wide, he's, 290 mil wide. Alright, so Goldie Shinto-san, he's, what's he, with the broken tassel, how do you spell tassel? Tassel, 20 centimeters tall by 17 centi wide. Okay, now what we have here is an awesome, I'll call this repair shamisen. What I'll do is, they don't have silicone here anymore, so it's a real bummer, and like, the freighter won't handle this because this is dobutsu skin, animal skin. This would be, might be dog skin, this one. The thinnest is the cat skin, gives more of a twang. It might be dog skin, just guess. But skins are actually pretty good. They generally, when they retire, which is generally when they come in, fall into my hands, is then they get the botchy and tear one skin at least, and to say they're retiring. Now you'll find it's a little bit peeling away here, but just a little bit of bonding on that and you're good to go. So, and I took that off and I could see that it's pretty good on this side, not too rough, but just like that, and it's pretty good there too. So yeah, I'll just put some stuff to sort of protect that. There's a plastic bridge here. One of the strings has decided to not string anymore. Found a real nice wooden butchie. Now there's another one over there, and that had a box over there with some other stuff, and it's sort of way too flimsy to sort of send that stuff. So but inside it had a few dealies, which there's a few over there, and I put some the stuff over in my shamisen resources. So yeah, nice wooden butchie to go with it, and I found a protector for it. So let's see if that fits. Which I believe I might have checked that one. It does. Alright, now what I'll have to do is dismantle this, so you can see the fitting line. There's one layer, and you can get around to doing that. Yeah, so it's quite a lovely piece. They usually sort of go one. There you go. There's a fitting line there. So we go one there, one there. Sometimes you can dismantle them from here too. All depends. I think I'll make that as the one piece. Sometimes you go like 1, 2, 3. But in this case, I'll go 1, 2. That'd be fine. Bit of breakage there. The other one seems to have a protector, but it's really loose. This one here, yeah, there's a bit of damage there. That's not uncommon. What I do when if I'm repairing them, I did that years ago. I would broaden the chamfer, and that would solve that issue. Nice little machine heads going on there. There was at the auction house one made out of, I don't think you're even allowed to say the word because the algorithm picks up on it. You know those great big animals that run around Africa going, and they do it in India too, and sometimes in Southeast Asia they go, and they've got these big things that come out of their heads, and they bang things around and pick up trees and stuff with them. Well, they had one of those with the machine heads of that material, and they said, "Oh, Darren-san, get there. Darren-san, come here." And that came up. They knew, because they knew I like shamisen, and I said, "Oh, I can't send those because they're made out of that material." Okay, that's called zoge in Japanese, and couldn't. So these are ki, and that's wood. Alright, so there's some things, you know, you can't send, and like Beko, for instance, stuff like that. Some freighters won't send this even, but some will. So for sea freight, that's fine. So that's the plan. Just send it via the slowest, cheapest method. The methodology. Some people have gotten over the years, gotten on my back about this, that, and then you can't believe the red tape. The stipulations and the red tape, and you can't believe what I've been through. Anyways. Okay. Now, a day without stress will be a day without me. Now, you get this awesome, that's nice dealy wheelie there, that cover, and this is that traditional rice papery awesomeness to cover over there, and I'll put some other dealies to the skins. Alright, now let's pack this up, and then I might show that other one momentarily. Right then, I figure I'll do this and then get going. It's about like 3 odd in the afternoon. I went out there, and this moth keeps trying to get in here all day. He's adamant, and he ended up getting in. He's right there, and I'm like, oh, what to do? Aviate, navigate, communicate. Because I opened this, and this was rolling along and nearly about to get him. Oh, what to do? So I figured, right, quick, he might get away and go in here, and he won't survive. So I quickly caught him and sort of and off he went. See, that's the saving bug story. Now, alright, bet you wanted to hear that. See, I might be the world's worst Buddhist in the universe, but right then. Now, this here, I'm going to call this also sea freighting. This another repair shamisen. So this one has had the retirement treatment where they retire and then they slice the skin. Likely dog skin again. This one here, that's quite loose, the cover. This skin here is surprisingly pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Nice. The ends of the earth are right here. Pretty good, right at the end there. Now I will have to dismantle all of this. It's not bad. Strings looking pretty old. You probably want to change those. I found in my shamisen resources another a bridge there, and this unit here. That in there. Right. So you get all of this, and some kind of finger protectory dealy wheelie there. I recall that was quite loose. It fell off a few times. Yeah, it's quite loose. Alright, so not bad at all. Okay, so I'll have to dismantle all that. You can see, alright, there's a piece line there, and a piece fitting line in there. Alright, so that other one might be slightly different. Generally they're not. Maybe I just didn't see the fitting line on the other one. There's a fitting line in there too. I can keep those together. Often they're bonded and they're not. It's amazing how they put these things together. Okay, so has this Rigididge original cover there, that dealy wheelie there, that goes inside there, and that goes inside there, and that's the rice papery stuff there. Oh, it's got the info on it right there. Where it came from. The whole color, something like that. Alright, now, something like that. Now, alright, thinking about these other things. I've got the strangest email. You know when you get strange emails, you're like, Anyways, I was planning on doing something with these. I wanted to get everything sorted prior to going to the auction house on the morrow, but I figure that's going to take a day and have to go through all these tools and sort all that out. Hopefully I'll get that done in a few days' time. Roby here. Now Roby, I put some new batteries in him, and that switches on. There's a switch here and a switch here and a switch on here and a switch on here. I can hear the motor going, so I reckon a gear inside is sheared. Old Roby there, and he's got a few of his mates, some kind of transformery dudes, and there's a few more around here somewhere. I'll get around to that. Anyways, these I want to go to take them to a shrine. Hear no evil, see no evil. You know, that stuff. What's that one there? There we go. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Right there. So they're real deal stone pieces. I want to take them to a really nice spot and showcase those. Chisels in there. I've got a few awesomenesses of awesome chisels in here. Like I've got a Master Blaster. This is a beauty. Still got some meat in it too. Yeah, I've got some real nice. I think there's a cover in there somewhere for that one. Got some real nice stuff. And so I'll get onto that. Got to do that. Alright, I'll do that. And that'll be the last thing. Right. And then, yeah, I've got this awesome Nokogiri over there. That one's missing a tooth, but I think that'll be fine. But I nearly got there. So that's cool. I've got to go and do some other things. Get all the sidings and everything ready. Get my trolley ready and fuel up the vehicle. Get some food in my guts. You know, stuff to do. Get to the ginkgo, that means bank, and get some dough before. I've got enough juice. Got enough money for juice. I've got to have highway fees. You know, all these things, they just stuff, mate. Alright, find a spot for that. Do that other thing. There's something awesome, and then I can hit the road. Yeah, I realise that I've got some awesomeness back here. That got some real deal, just awesome shogi pieces. The real deal, carved with lacquering. Chapsy was keen on those on one stage. This piece of awesome here. Yeah, there's another day, really. You know, in photo shoots and all that stuff. It takes a long time, but uploading and bloody blahs. Alright, right, but at least I'm pretty much ready for the auction thingy-majiggy. And, right, so no one really cares about this story. I'm just delirious. Ooh, okay, now, I'll worry about that other dealie at a later stage. Next time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Right on, I've gone and locked my bloody keys in the car again, haven't I? Look, oh. Hopefully that side open. Anyways, that was interesting. I was at the servo there. Alright, so I've got to just get a bit more dough. I got my sidings, got all this sorted out. I've got my blue sheet, as they say, a tarp. And I got my trolley, just to remind me, okay. Checklist, mate, checklist. Yeah, I was at the juice shop, the Precious Deuce. The Precious Deuce. Okay, I'm tired. So I whacked $20 in the rig, and this lady was going to pump my gas there, and this lady walked up to me and said, "Oh, excuse me," and I sort of looked over, and she said, "Oh, please forgive me. I thought you were someone else." And you reminded me of someone else, and you know, spoke in English, and I'm like, "Oh, I reminded you of someone else, did I?" Pumping the juice. I'm like, "Oh, he must have been like just gorgeous. You know, typical me come out with some bulldust, like some truth like that. And she said, yes, yes, he is very good looking. Oh, yes, obviously, you know, a bit of a gas bag. And I said, oh, it's wonderful to hear from someone that can speak English. No, I think I said something like, oh, are you from around here? And do you live nearby? Or something like that. She said, yeah, I'm part of the women's university here. And I said, oh, it's great to hear. I said, oh, I'm just down the road there. I live there. And, you know, she said, you're Australian. And I'm like, yep. Obviously, because she come up from this side. And I go, oh, it's wonderful to hear that someone speaks English around here. And she said, yeah. And I said, oh. She said, yeah, it's really nice to be able to speak English. I would like to chat with you. I'd like to, you know, if only we could again. I said, yeah. Do you have like a meishi? A meishi is like a card, and Japanese people all got meishis. I don't have one. And she says, yeah, okay, and just drop me an email, get together sometime. And I said, yeah, okay, because I said, oh, I'm often at the beach there, you probably see me there sometimes. She said, oh, and then I mentioned, oh, if you've got a meishi or something, because she mentioned she liked the chat. So, yeah, sometimes people want to have the opportunity to speak in English, and it's off case a rare opportunity to do a rare opportunity. California girls are undeniable. Speak a bit odd, don't I? And I was like, yeah, no problem. It's I said, in life, the more friends you have, the better. And she said, yes, I do agree with that. So there you go. So I like that. Maybe I do look kind of human after all. Want to know something really interesting? It's a women's university. Yeah. So there must be a bunch of babes. There you go. Right? No flies on me, as they say. No flies on me, mate. Alright, now let's get some dough. They've got an ATM machine here. And some food for my guts. And down the road they've got this place where they've got this real El Cheapo 000 beers. Leighton Lele Beerloos. So no alcohol beers, and like $6 for like 3 litres. So I'm gonna go and get that, and that way I'll be as right as rain on the morrow. This bloke's having a drinky poos right now actually. And that way I'll be right as rain on the morrow for one of my food productions. They love me down there, they're really good to me.